Gossipers correction, Post Malone has a daughter, not a son.
All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
Gossiper, Sharona here. So if you don't know, that's why I'm here to tell you. So Post Malone, he's in a battle with his ex-girlfriend for custody of their child, their son. Now, she filed for custody in California where the law is more lenient to the mom, and he filed for it in Utah. But because he filed first, I think that's where the case is going to go down, in Utah. And it's just sad that when these people are in love, they love each other, they want the best for each other, they don't want to hurt because they're in love. But then a baby gets involved, and then you realize you don't love each other anymore, and this is the route you go, knowing that you have this child. Now, Post Malone, he does not seem to be the kind of person. Of course, we don't know these celebrities personally, but just by what we've seen or what I know of Post, I haven't done any deep dives. I'm not a deep dive person to say, well, in his past, he was this and that. I'm right here, right now. And I've never heard of him mistreating this child or his girlfriend. Let me know in the comments. And like I said, for it to go from I was in love with this person to now you're battling for custody and it has to do with money and all that, it's sad. So TMZ is reporting that Post Malone beat ex in custody battle race to court, saving himself money. And we've heard this a lot when it comes to custody and people in entertainment. If you're in Hollywood, in California, no, that's not a good place to be, because in those states, they're more lenient towards moms, as I would say. And when it comes to you, the one who's making more money, you have to maintain the same lifestyle that child is when they're with you. So when he's with his dad, Post, then he's living a kind of lifestyle when he's with mom. If mom is not in the same bracket as dad when it comes financially, then she's gonna go to court, and she wants the child to see that when I'm not with dad, I'm equally living the way I live with dad, so I want to live the same with you, if you get what I'm saying. So it says money is a big motivator, and Post Malone is going to save a ton of money by battling his ex in a Utah court instead of California court, as they fight over custody and support. And it's all because of timing. Here's the deal. So this article is from TMZ, if I didn't mention that. Post Malone's ex-fiancée, Hee Sung, but they call her Jamie Park, filed custody documents in Los Angeles earlier this week. But Post had already filed his own custody documents in Utah, and we learned that's where the case will be handled. Sorry about that. That's good news for Post Malone's finances and bad for Park, because California allows her higher payments when it comes to child support. Our sources say Post filed in Utah because that's where he had been split in 50-50 custody with Park as a hands-on dad. Oh, say they lived in Utah, and then after the breakup, she took the son to California. Oh, okay. Did she take him to California knowing if she filed there, then most likely she would get more money? Right? Okay, then. So she knew what she was doing. It's just that as they said, he beat her to the punch. But again, it's sad to see that a child is the one that's being dragged into this mess. And the only thing I can come up with is either she's money hungry, or, well, she wants to live the same lifestyle, and she can use the child as an excuse that, when this child is with dad, he can go here and experience this and that. But when he's with me, I can't provide that kind of lifestyle, so I need the money in order to. Which is, I can get what people are saying, but no. You have your own money, make it work. I'm sure she's not living in no cheap ass home or anything like that. I'm sure she's living decent enough where the child, I don't even know how old this child is, where the child knows no difference. It's just the parents. They push this big, lifestyle, or this is how we should live. And the poor kid is like, all I need is a toy and a juice box, or give me my iPod and let me find something to watch, or stuff like that. Kids, they don't know, especially young kids. I need to go find the age, but yes, this is not like any teenager or anything like that. It's it's a young child. Someone even joked that she will be Elon Musk 13th baby mama. Oh my god. And they want credit because they call it first. This is Tom and Jerry. At the end of each article, they have where people comment, and that's what Tom and Jerry said. That she'll be Elon Musk's 13th baby mother. But other than that, with Post Malone, what do you think her intentions were? Is it all about the money? That's all it was. And I said, it's hard when you see Hollywood couples, or even if they're not Hollywood, because I don't know what she does, but to see that you could fall in love, and when you fall out of love, the hatred that is developed. And I don't like using that word, but that's where we see. And you're like, how could you have been so in love with this person, but yet still you want to tear them down? Or those who go further to have them, wipe them off the face of the earth, if you get what I'm saying. Going that far because of dislike. And this was someone you used to... I don't get it, but anyways, gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? As always, please like, share, subscribe. Please listen to the videos that are more than 3 minutes. They need the like, they need the share, they need the subscription. Please like, and also hit that notification bell or button so when I do upload, you will be notified. Thank you again, gossipers.